welcome to our second podcast. We're going to start off with the week in review. That sounds awful. We're going to start off by telling you what we did this week in Subspecies, okay? So, from the coding department, I broke the game. It was really, really exciting. Currently, I have it running at 18 frames a second, and the submarine doesn't move anymore. So, balls. That's pretty much where we're at there, and I've taken the rest of the day off because I can't face looking at it. I hope it's the new RAM I put in my machine, and if it is, and if you're listening, Dale, I'm coming for you. Okay, it's your fault.
Yeah, well, that's 18 frames from, with how many, were it 3 or 4 monsters on the screen? Or?
There was up to 6 monsters on the screen at that time.
Because it was last week we did a
and
test.
It dropped from 90 frames to 18.
Because we did a little test, was it last week when we had like 20 monsters on screen to see if it would like drop the frame rate? To see if it dropped
the frame rate,
and it didn't.
Well, it went down to about 70 frames per... And we spawned 20 of them at the same moment and had them going crazy on
which
the screen.
Was kind of spectacular.
It was like a big chorus line of monsters. It was like a big accordion line of monsters all straight up the screen. It was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going to put it down to the RAM at the moment. Mm-hmm. If not, I pressed a button I wasn't meant to. And I've broken something.
I think you saying you have the wrong type of RAM.
I think it's the wrong voltage, the RAM that's in there.
I think the problem with your RAM, it doesn't have like sniper rifles on it like mine does.
But say that.
Yeah.
But wait, you see the RAM I put into the machine. It's got big ass handles. It's like industrial RAM. You can put your fist around it to take it in and
industrial RAM. Like a big Soviet era RAM.
It is, yeah. Just missing a hammer and a sickle and you're there. It's brilliant. Unfortunately, it's going into the bin. But
damage the bin then.
Oh, it will. It'll have to go straight to a skip. It won't fit in a normal bin. Not this RAM. Sorry. Anyway, art department. Loads of updates from the art department.
Well, it's like an overwhelming week. We've literally doubled our numbers.
I'm surprised we have room.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You're an actual department now.
We're an actual department, yeah. It's not just like me anymore. It's like me and someone else. We got a new person working with us, Ruth Campion.
Legend, so she is.
Yeah, she's really good. We were worried that the like work experience person would be like useless. But she's really good. She's like seriously good, and actually follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You'll have seen some of her work.
The submarine. We gave her a model that I'd say 12 months sitting on the shelf waiting to be textured. Longer than 12 months sitting on the shelf waiting to be textured. We gave it to her. I think it took 3 days, maybe. The first day was kind of getting warmed up to being in the office. So
she would have it done in 2 days if I hadn't fucked it up a bit of the model. So,
all right, okay.
Yeah. So
2 days, bang, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, really, really good. I mean, she's talented. We really got lucky there. We have her for 10 weeks, 9 more weeks.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
So we have to figure out 9 weeks away of just like breaking her legs so she can't leave.
Yeah, we'll have to hobble her. It'll be like Misery.
Yeah, pretty much.
But what else was there? She did the poster for the expo, which actually turned out really, really nice.
Yeah, that was true too. Yeah. And while she was doing all that, I was doing a new battle level.
Oh yeah,
that
looks
battle
awesome.
level. Yeah. Well, the first one looked great, and then I put this. But the thing is, I didn't really take the measurements properly, and I put the summon, and the thing is like fucking huge. It's like it needs its own fucking TD. That's how big the fucking thing is. You know what I mean? So I had to redo it, and it's much more smaller and compact, and it's not more playable now, as opposed to like needing the.
You'll actually be able to find each other.
You don't need a Sherpa to get through the fucking thing. Yeah, so.
Okay, yeah, that's good, because we're going to start them on either end of the level in this one, aren't we?
Exactly.
So they literally never would have found each other. It would have taken 2 days.
Like a child in Duns. We wandered through the place for days on end. Yeah.
But it looks excellent. So hopefully we might have that ready and running for the expo on the 7th.
Oh yeah, more than likely.
Well, we have the battle level done. I don't know about the demo level absolutely finally polished.
Oh, the battle level will be like absolutely ready to go, yeah. So
because we still need to bring in... You're still working on the... those tracers for the bullets, the hole in the water you were talking about.
That should be...
all that little kind of stuff. But I mean, it's like, as you say, all the little... There's so many of those little things that it's just...
There's a lot of little things, but remember, we've doubled our numbers now. So, like, we're going to be able to plough through that stuff.
Oh, that just makes me so happy,
doesn't it? Yeah.
I hope it makes everyone else as happy as it makes me. Sound department, I suppose. What did you do for nothing? Is what you did for the week.
Again, I set up all this shit. And I hope it works. Sound department, some sound stuff is in the works. Atmospheric stuff.
Yeah, didn't you get your...
Yeah, I managed to,
You start working on Abyss type soundy stuff.
Abyss type soundy stuff. Yeah, I suppose you could go.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what. Yeah, weirdly, I was watching the telly during the week, and I was at home just sitting down and flicked on the Sci-Fi Channel just in time for the start of the Abyss. Yeah. If you need inspiration to design an underwater game, watch that film. The sound effects, the atmosphere, it's just fantastic.
The Abyss and Das Boot.
Das Boot is an incredible show. It's just wildly depressing. The Abyss is a little more upbeat, while at the same time has plenty of depression and like bad people.
Is it Das Boot or DOS Boot? Is DOS Boot the Windows 95 version?
Das Boot.
That sounds like a good game over there, actually. Das Boot.
And if you don't know what Das Boot is, which is likely because it was made a long time ago, and you know you're probably acting like Chris outside in the office, don't know anything that happened before 1996. It's a war movie, German. Just go watch it. Just look for it and watch it.
Is it 4 hours long? Last time I was like, last time I saw it was in 2 parts over.
Well, you see, it's really, really strange. There's a couple of different versions of Das Boot, which were. It's the same thing. Both versions are the same thing with slightly more footage than the other. Yeah. And they did it as a 6-part miniseries for TV, and then they did it as a 4-hour movie. Oh, but it's kind of like, it's more, the only difference between the two is like what they did in the editing room. Like it was a big, massive pile of footage. That was, I think you're right. I think it's about 4.5 hours long. And what they did was they just went in and they tried to they made a movie. You know, sit down, watch this, start, end, that's it. And then someone said, we left loads of it behind, and we didn't, it's missing all the cool stuff that we wanted in it. So then they just went back to the editing room, I think it was like 3 or 4 years later, and broke it up into a series, a 6-part series. An hour. So there might be 6 hours of footage in total. It's sick, though. It's brilliant.
There's another one, is it called What Lies Beneath or something?
That was a horror film.
No, What Lies Beneath, that's a black and white, isn't it? That's really, really old.
Shit, maybe it's not that one. It's called, is it Below or something? Where they go to, remember I was telling you about this ages ago? They go down and there's like these aliens in the water.
Yeah, there is a lot of like underwater movies where like you got the Abyss and Das Boot, and then you've got like they get steadily worse as you go down. There's like it's varying quality.
It's not a genre that has been treated well.
It's not. No.
I mean, what was that thing with LL Cool J and
Deep Blue Sea?
Deep Blue Sea, that thing.
I like that.
Behave! I knew you would.
It's like, I mean, was it Samuel L. Jackson? Was he get eaten in that?
Was it Samuel L. Jackson? I swear it was LL Cool J that was in that.
Is it?
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. You could be right. Yeah, maybe it is Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson's in every film, though, so that doesn't count.
We could probably call him up and say that
we get him into the podcast
for next week. He'd probably show up and do it. The hardest working man in Hollywood.
So how the hell did we? This is the week in review, by the way. How did we get into this section? All right.
So Stephen downloaded all his.
Oh yeah, there's loads of sound stuff going on, but he won't tell us what it is or let us listen to it until it's finished. It's a bit like Trevor and his artwork, because we've got some awesome concept art that's just been done up, and we're not allowed to eat it because it's not finished.
Well, I was just saying to you earlier, it's the first step in a process. Domino's don't tweet out bags of flour. Do you know what I mean? They just
but Domino's have pizzas to show you.
Well, yeah, the pizza's the finished product, and when our thing is finished, we'll tweet that out. So it's going.
Yeah, alright, so we're not sending any tweets out until the game's done. In fact, cut. We're going. No point in this marketing crap. Anyway, we're going to disagree about this all the time. So
all the time, yeah.
This isn't marketing.
No, this is actually, this is a nice break, actually, from the day, because today the game
we've rooped outside actually making the game.
Yeah, it's been kicking my ass today anyway, so I had a good week. I thought I was having a great week this week on the game. Everything's going to be working swimmingly, and today it's just beat me to a pulp.
Yeah.
I just really don't.
Well, there's been small victories along the way. We got with the t-shirts.
Oh yeah, we have a t-shirt. As you can't see, I'm wearing the new subspecies t-shirt. I think it was fair to say Homer had less trouble getting his hands on the golden fleece than we did getting our hands on this t-shirt.
It was epic.
It took a little longer than it was supposed to. And this is only a sample. We haven't even got the order. We haven't even got, I'm the only one with a t-shirt.
I know. We're so happy when we're all just thinking of taking turns in that one, just in case they fuck up the next one. You know?
Yeah, there was a couple of hiccups and returns, and the red t-shirts came in pink. and looked like the logo had been washed away. And there was a lot of bad things that happened, and it was too small.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a big guy, so I was wearing a pink T-shirt that was too tight and had a really, really, really wonky faded logo on it. I looked like David, the only gay in the village. I mean, it was I looked like something out of a comedy sketch when I put the T-shirt on.
Yeah.
So we've got a T-shirt. So hopefully the rest will follow in the next 3 weeks. Fuck knows how long we're going to take. But but at least there's light at the end of that particular fucking tunnel. So what's on the whaling list? What are we whaling into today? Realism in games is written on this list, and I know why. It's because of that it's because of that question we get asked every so often.
Constructive comment.
Yeah. Why is there flame underwater?
The flame underwater thing, yeah. So that was just put in because we wanted to see like a trail renderer effect in the game. So we have this like trail when the sub moves around and stuff. But then we get comments like, "Why is there flame underwater?" And it's just a color. It's just a thing. Well, I decided to do some research on things. Is this a thing? Can you get flame underwater? And apparently, the Russians, God bless them, have decided about 10 years ago they invented something called a shack valve rocket torpedo. Right?
I love this.
It's like this. The thing is not just that they have like a torpedo with a rocket on it. That's not the most impressive thing. The most impressive thing is that it spouts bubbles in front of it, so the torpedo is not going through water; it's going through the air.
It lowers the friction.
Exactly. Yeah, it's easier to go through bubbles than water. Which means the Russians have weaponized bubbles.
That's class.
It's only the Russians could do that.
Oh yeah.
So that's why. So we can like.
So for anyone else who wants to ask the question, why is there flame underwater? The propulsion system on the submarine in Subspecies is based on the shack valve rocket system. Okay?
Yeah. That's what you made us do, Internet.
Yeah.
You made us do research for shit. You could have just left it alone. Yeah. You could have just like fucking but no, you didn't. You had to
nobody asks why the hedgehog in Sonic was blue.
No.
Or why the Italian guy gets twice the size when he eats a mushroom.
Italians don't do that in real life.
Really?
They don't know.
I'm very disappointed. I was going to Italy with a bag of mushrooms going to have a laugh. But
that doesn't happen.
I'm let down now. Sorry, we had notes. So wait, I'm going to write it down. Wait a second. There we go. It's official.
We have a note.
There we go.
That's it. You're listening to someone writing. It's exciting.
That was cutting edge stuff. That was a biro and a piece of paper. No tablets or touchscreen stuff here. No, my friend. So we're going to talk about. Apparently, we're going to talk about games we played this week because that's a topic. Oh no, hang on. We can't get onto that yet. We skipped over the most important thing.
Which is what?
Games.
Not reality in games. We're not a podcast unless we talk about Batman versus Superman.
I think, it's a legal requirement now. You can't. They have to mention Batman.
Have you seen Batman versus Superman, first of all?
Do you have an opinion on this? Corey, of course you haven't. You're
the only person in the world that hasn't seen Batman versus Superman. You are the only person in the world.
I'm sure there's maybe Prince hasn't seen it. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say. I'd be very surprised if he hadn't seen it.
Actually,
it was out for 2 weeks before he died. For Christ's
do you know what?
sakes.
They probably have shown it in heaven too.
Yeah,
there you go. So.
I mean, the thing's
certainly hell.
It made $480 million in its opening weekend. That means everybody's seen it. I mean, it's just impossible. I can't believe you haven't. You're literally the only person who hasn't seen it.
Have you formed an opinion about it? You don't have to see it. Would you go see it?
Probably not. But I'm not a big Superman fan. Let's be honest, Batman's a dick. So.
Well, there you have it. Batman's a dick, and he's not a Superman fan. If that doesn't put him in that doesn't paint him into a corner, I don't know what does. Now, someone came out to us last week after listening to the podcast and said, we didn't, show our personalities enough in the show. Well, I think there you have it. You can box him into that category. Batman's a dick and he doesn't like Superman. Okay?
I don't think it's possible for us to do anything without showing our personality.
Yeah. But now I'm going to get myself into trouble now because I'm about to say something controversial. I thought Batman vs Superman was fucking excellent, and I hated The Force Awakens. Yeah. I'm basically at odds with the entire fucking universe. Yeah. You can all go fuck yourselves. You're wrong.
Well, The Force Awakens is like an average film, 3-star film. At best.
I didn't hate it, but I was disappointed by it.
Yeah, well, it's the thing. It's overhyped, like most kind of stuff. It's just too much hype. For me, with I saw the Batman Superman thing last Saturday, and there was just too much weird shit that it just every time like some stupid weird shit happened, it just pulled me out of it. There's like it's a lot of little things that should have been cut out. There's like, do you know that bit, right? Okay, spoiler.
Like Lex Luthor.
No. There's like Superman, right? Okay, this is the sequel to Man of Steel, right? Okay, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Superman goes up a mountain. Remember, his Clark Kent, he goes up a mountain.
Yeah.
And he talks to. Now, here's the thing. Who does he talk to? It's his dad, yeah? Now, is that a ghost? Right? Because we didn't see his father get killed. We saw him swept away by a hurricane.
Oh, please.
Is he like up on the mountain? Did the hurricane just put him up on top of the mountain?
You mean the tornado sucked him up and deposited him on top of it? Yeah. And Clark Kent has left him. Superman has left him there.
It's either that, right, or Superman can contact ghosts. Right? Now, if Superman can contact... Is that a superpower? Right? Okay. Like, and if there's one person that needs to talk to their parents in that film, it's not Superman. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
What's that about? And the other thing is weird too, right? Okay, where is like Metropolis geographically to Gotham? Because in the film they're across the fucking river.
Yeah, they seem to be the same city.
I always thought Metropolis was like New York and Gotham would be like, say, Detroit or Chicago.
It'll take more than 10 minutes in the car to get there.
Do you know what I mean? But there was a bit Lex Luthor literally, we have to go to Gotham, and he pointed across the fucking river, like they're next door to each other. It's like,
sorry, it has problems. Don't get me wrong.
Here's another problem.
Every superhero film.
Here's the other problem is Wonder Woman. I was wondering what she was saying half the time.
I don't get that.
Accent is thick as fuck. Why was Wonder Woman in Gotham Metropolis? What was her reason for being there?
She was there to steal the photos of herself off Lex Luthor. So that she could hide her identity. Okay. She knew she'd been discovered, so she was there stealing that data back.
Alright, okay.
That's a perfectly cromulent reason. Don't fucking look at me
I won't look into any more. We'll just go with that. Yeah,
right.
Okay.
Well, that's the reason.
Yeah. I mean, just even at the start, you man, that loyal to the end Wayne employee, Jack, I believe his name was, who just stood there at the tower looking at the alien death machine destroying the city, and he was not fucking moving. Not till he got the phone call from the boss going, Jack, get out of the building. Yes, sir, Mr. Wayne, sir.
Sorry,
there's a man not on the...
I'm sorry, you can't... you cannot like the film if you want. Alright? You cannot like the film if you want. That's fine. You cannot bitch about the opening scene.
Why?
You just can't. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant.
Jack, poor Jack,
Jack,
standing there, looking at the death machine.
Ben Affleck was the boss in that whole opening scene.
He could have saved more people if he rang half an hour earlier. Lads, get out of there, quick, for fuck's sake.
That's true. Maybe he was caught by surprise.
Jesus.
No, come on, you're being hypercritical.
He could have got there quicker. We know he's like across the road in Gotham.
That's true too. Yeah. Alright, but no, hang on, wait. There's lots of problems with it. First of all, the dream sequences. Your man had a hard-on for dream sequences. Why? The constant dream. How many was there? There was at least 3.
And none of them...
There was the one in the future, there was the one with Kevin Costner, and there was
the dream sequence.
I hope he was dreaming when he was talking to his dead father, because if not, Superman is like... He's delusional. He's seeing fucking things.
But there was wasn't there a dream sequence in a dream sequence? Wasn't there a bit where there was like a dude from the future? There was a guy and he was surrounded with electricity. Was that the Flash?
Yeah. That was the introduction of the Flash. Come on, man.
That didn't look like the Flash.
That's the Flash.
But what was he? So that wasn't a dream.
No.
But he woke up afterwards.
Yeah, that was some kind of temporal thing where it was a warning or some shit like Flash. And,
that was a plot hole. That's what that was.
Oh, well, sorry. Yeah, plot holes in... No. I don't care. Anyway, that scene in the future where Superman or Batman is kicking the shit out of the guys and, the dystopian future and all that.
Oh, yeah.
And what are those guys called? The winged guys? Oh, they were cool as fuck.
Yeah, I'd have watched that movie. That movie seemed a lot better.
That's brilliant. I was like, thank you for showing me that. Can you show me more? Please, just get rid of this shit.
And the other thing, too, when he rescues, like, Superman's mother, Martha. Well, that's that sequence where, like, there's, like, 12 guys in the building, he drops in. Best scene in the film by a mile.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to give out about that.
No,
that was leave.
That was perfect.
It's incredible. That's like watching the game. That's like watching Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they got that to a T. It's brilliant. Affleck's brilliant as Batman. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, he's good. The other thing weird about it, like, when he's wearing, like, normal human clothes, he's so bulked out, he just can't move in, like, suits properly. He's just like, he's like the fucking Michelin Man. You know what I mean?
I still loved it.
Oh,
I don't
it
care.
was great,
I thought it was a great film.
Yeah.
I loved it. People are too hypercritical of it. It's still going to make $1 billion in the box office, and there's going to be more of them, and good.
Hey, as long as I get my Aquaman movie, I'll be happy.
Behaviours. Fucking Jesus. Anyway, sorry, we got really sidetracked. We've probably run out of time. What are we going to say? Games we played. Quick, before we get cut off the air.
Stephen, what are you playing?
I haven't played a game at all this week.
Oh, fuck off. This is terrible. Come on, you have to say something. Come on, this can't be us two idiots arguing. You have played it. What's the last game you played ever?
The last game I played was Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and that must have been 2 months ago.
Holy Jesus, go home and play some games.
No,
get out and play some games. I tried Just Cause 3 this week because I've been watching it being played in my house by my son for the last 2 months, and it's been driving me absolutely batshit. I hate the look of it. I hate everything about it. But Trevor convinced me that I was wrong and that I had to try it, so I did, and I still hate it. So there.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't like.
You said the open world thing doesn't really suit you.
I don't like open world around. You know that.
You prefer more kind of linear.
I prefer linear stuff. Yeah. I prefer puzzle games. Like playing Age is a game I love, and there's a cube running across. You know, I mean, it couldn't be any simpler, but you know. It's kind of embarrassing to say because you were making a really beautiful looking game out there and all that kind of shit, but I just love simple, nice, you know, puzzle games. They don't have to, you know, and the big ass AAA 3D, you know, all the graphics and all this shit. Like, I'm not sure it like constitutes like great gameplay. They can be great to look at, but they're a bit samey. Like, I will admit, Just Cause 3 does try its best to put as much crazy, mad, batshit stupid stuff in it to stop it being boring. Yeah. You know, like helium heads and Formula 1 cars. Yeah. And, you know, it just
There's
does
Formula 1 cars in it.
Yeah, you can unlock you can unlock a Formula 1 car.
Oh man, that's
you can have a Formula 1 car drop to you every time you get it. Head down the road.
I don't know. I may have an accident when I go around to playing that. That sounds fucking epic.
Yeah, it's brilliant. But it tries its best, but it's just not my type of game. I think. Okay. That's in the heat of the hunt. So, what else was I playing this? I can't even remember what else I was playing this week. I played a few things. Oh, Goblins and Grottos.
Oh yeah, Sam's game.
Because I nicked one of his business cards that he brought to EGX, and they all had a Steam key on the back of it. So thanks, Sam. So we downloaded. I downloaded a copy of that, and oh Jesus, it's hard as balls. So it is at times, but it's really enjoyable. Actually, I had good fun playing that. My daughter is addicted to it. She's like, I can't get her off the fucking thing. She's so much better. She's 6, by the way. She's so much better than me at it, man. It's just annoying. And she plays with mouse and keyboard so much better than I do.
Like a pro.
Yeah. So what about you? You been playing it?
Yeah. I was in my local purveyor of second-hand software. The one around the corner from us. You know,
yeah.
And I had like a $5 burn a hole in my pocket. So I picked up 37 games, PlayStation 2 ones, and you can get them for nothing down there. They're ridiculous. I picked up a game called the Red Star PlayStation 2. It was 50p. 50 cent, right? I thought, never heard of it, but for 50 cent I'll give it a go. Took it home. It's really good.
Yeah,
it's surprising. It's a sort of a cross between like a beat 'em up and a shooter type thing. It's kind of top down type thing. It's really, really good. So I thought so I went back there again and I started buying up all these PlayStation 2 games, like ones I haven't heard of or played before. I played one called R-Type Final, which is kind of a shooty type game. It's in
like R-Type.
R-Type, but in 3D kind of thing.
Really?
It's excellent.
Oh, it sounds excellent. R-Type's a great game.
Yeah, it did, and it cost me a whopping £2.50, but it was worth. I keep saying pounds, euros, €2.50. But
all right,
yeah,
okay.
But so in terms of like, you know, bang for your buck, the old second-hand place is the place to go.
It is, yes. There's definitely a lot to be said for gaming behind the curve, as it were. Like about 8 years behind the curve at that rate.
Yeah. Well, I think we're stretching a bit 8 now. But that's what I've been doing upon an evening. So
doing upon an evening, that sounds like fun, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go home and play some games. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna go home and have a bottle of wine, pass out. This game development thing is wearing me out. I might play some games tomorrow.
Have a bottle of wine, then play Just Cause again. We'll actually enjoy it this time. You're just like Formula 1 car. I
have enough trouble controlling it without getting hammered first. Anyway, yeah. So, are we gonna call it a day? We've probably run over time. We probably have to do this again anyway.
We haven't even mentioned properly the expo.
Oh, the expo. Oh, sorry, my
Expo,
God.
yeah.
Touch on the poster.
We did mention the poster, yeah, so might as well tell you what the
Oh,
poster's about.
never mind the Sorry, the expo is coming on the 7th. It'll be in here. It's an arcade coming on. Great crack. All the game developers will be here. But never mind that shit. Biggest news is our demo will be out next week.
It'll be out next week,
Is the latest rumor. But yeah, Expo 7th of May here in the Start Lab. 11, 12, 13 tables in use, I think. Last time I counted. So I'd said you'll certainly have to choose 10 games to choose from to come in, sit down, pick up the controllers and play. It's free entry, just walk in the door, you'll see all the games in there, and it's going to be a blast. From 2 to 6, Saturday the 7th of May.
I think we mentioned this last week too.
We do, but we might as well mention it every week. I mean, people might actually turn up, and what will we do then? Everyone, you see us all panic. We'll be scurrying away into corners like rats.
Yeah, the 7 people listening to this better fucking show off.
Yeah.
We know who you are.
Yeah. Oh, and more importantly, I have to name Joe. What's her name? Joe Neary. And Jessica Ryan. Yeah, our so-called friends. Never listened to our first podcast. So,
they're dead to us.
They're dead to us. I told them I was going to mention them and tell them. All right, and anyone who knows them, shame on them. That's all I can say. All right, these are the kind of people you can't rely on. All right. Have you got anything to add there, Stephen?
Absolutely nothing.
Jesus, you can't shut him up.
I couldn't get a word in.
All right, so we might as well call it a day, will we?
We might try and convince Ruth to come in for the next podcast.
Oh yeah, Ruth made up a stunning last-minute excuse not to come in.
Yeah,
she was waiting for a phone call. She didn't know when it was good. Some rubbish about keys that she had to give to someone. Yeah. It's just tripe. She had mentioned we'd asked her to come in to introduce her to all 9E, and she was going. It was all on the cards, and it wasn't until we were getting up to walk towards the room that suddenly an excuse materialised as to why she couldn't come in.
Yeah, I just don't get why she didn't stick with her original excuse of not turning up at all.
But we'll definitely try and get her in next week.
Mm-hmm.
Because then there'll be more than just the two of us talking. No, right, Stephen.
Sorry, but the way this is going, no one might have been talking.
Oh yeah. We'll assume this has been recorded, and if not, I don't know. We'll have to repeat all of this on Monday. Okay. Or not. No, we have to do a podcast. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Bye.